What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is my first tournament. It's not a sanctioned event, so there's not too much riding on the line. It's just a local tournament that we're having at Stolly. But I am coming into this as if it was a serious tournament. I'm not gonna be putting too much pressure on myself, but I just kind of want to see where my mental is at, where my form is at to start the season. This is kind of my just pre-season tournament, because next weekend we do have a serious tournament, my first collegiate event of the year. That one will be sanctioned, and I'm hoping to bring you guys along for that as well. Gonna be bringing you guys along with me. Gonna make this kind of like a vlog-ish type of style. I don't know how comfortable I'll be like actually talking in front of everyone else and like actually like talking to the camera and stuff, but I am gonna try to film most of my shots and hopefully some other people's if they do some cool stuff. But I'm heading to the course right now. Hopefully I give myself enough time to stretch and warm up and really get into, I guess, tournament mindset. But I'll see you guys at the course. Alrighty, so I just got to the course. I'm gonna try to warm up a little bit. It is a little chillier than I was expecting, but I'm gonna warm up the putt, throw a couple throws, and then we'll get into it. Also, in case you guys were wondering, I am putting with my white V2s. Still got the stuff written on the back of it, so I was gonna try to go without stretching too much, but it is very cold out here. Colder than I was expecting, honestly. So gotta make sure the legs are warmed up. Gotta make sure the arms are warmed up. My hands were freezing just from that little bit of cold of putting. Like I said before, I am kind of treating this as kind of a semi-serious tournament. I mean, it's not a big deal if I don't shoot well, but it is my home course, so I'm hoping I do shoot well. I mean, I've been out here playing just about every day for the past like 2, almost 3 weeks, even during the snow. So kind of hoping everything clicks today, so that way I know kind of what season ready it looks like. Because next week I do have a pretty serious tournament in Kansas, a collegiate event. Hoping to bring you guys along for that. This is kind of my practice round to filming and playing at the same time. Because I can play in tournaments, you know, it's not that big a deal, but adding a camera element to it, which is why I say I don't know how much I'm gonna be talking to you guys. So all right, time to get some warm-up throws on one of these tee pads and we'll see how we're feeling. All right, so here, like I said, I'm just warming up the drive, you know, making sure the form is feeling good, making sure it's feeling smooth. If there's any kinks, just trying to work them out before the round starts, making sure I'm all nice and loose. All right, guys, so we just had our players meeting. We're starting on hole 2, starting on the short pads. Back 9 will be the longer pads. I don't know how I feel about that, because usually I play long pads first and then short pads, but I think it'll be a good warm-up to the round. So I'll be playing with a couple of my buddies that you guys have probably seen on the channel before. Hopefully we can do well today. I'm really hoping we can shoot under par. I think that'll put me in contention. This is the first, I believe this is the first time that I'm playing in the open division instead of the amateur division, so I am a little bit nervous, it being the first tournament of the season, but I think it'll be a good start. Like I said, hopefully I can shoot well and show you guys some cool footage. So wish me luck. Playing with Sir Mitchell, PD, Alec, and Brandon.
Hey, I just want to preface, I do have different clothes. I just wear this a lot in the
He never washes
He doesn't wash his clothes.
You're lying!
What?
Also, since the last time you guys saw me, my forehand was terrible. It was absolute trash. I think I might have hurt my arm a little bit because I was training it too hard, but I promise my forehand is at least a little bit better. They're coming out not on the ground. So hopefully I can show you that, guys, today. I had to include Pete's drive into this video because he did actually almost ace the very first hole of the day. Pretty impressive. Yeah. Here's my first drive of the day. Left it a hair long, you know, just first tee shot, got to get the nerves out of the way. And here I am stepping up to the first putt of the day. And I sank it. Felt good. Did feel a little bit nervous, but nothing to worry about. Here's my drive on hole 3. I didn't really realize that the wind was pushing a little bit left to right, and so I threw the MD1 when I probably should have thrown the MD3, but either way, I left myself with a putt. Second putt of the day didn't really go as planned. I left it a little bit floaty and not enough, you know, power into the basket, but I did manage to sink the comeback. Full force tee shot. This one's just kind of a tunnel, not really, but throwing my Vapor Lux FD1 and kind of smoked the drive. Usually I have the disc up here, but this one got a big skip and left myself with kind of an edge of circle look. Just left it a little high. Smashed the comeback putt though. Here's the beloved forehand that I've been hyping up this whole round.
Pete's drive is what I wanted my forehand to look like, but I think I just got into my own head and reverted back to my old form. This upshot right here was so close to hitting that tree.
That was the luckiest shot of this round.
Hole 6 tee box. I felt a little bit of a headwind, just wrong disc selection.
Kind of a really poor tee shot selection. I figured it was a little bit more of a headwind, so I tried throwing the MD1 a little flat, hoping it would turn over just a smidge. It didn't turn over at all. I think I also threw it a little too soft, so ended up just soaring into the pickleball courts. But TD did say that there is no OB besides the roads on the outside of the park, so we are safe. But I just gotta check it over the fence and try to put myself under the basket.
Not the greatest camera angle. I wanted to get myself and the basket in the frame, but that's the best that I could come up with at that time. Easy tapping though. Hole 7 tee box. Not the greatest drive, but I still love myself with the long look.
I'm not. We have bullied Mitch into throwing a mid now. He got jealous.
I did get jealous.
Wow. So fuck me, right?
Oh no, I lost the footage. He didn't park it, guys.
I did it.
I think I'm having the issue of not fully committing, so that drive kind of seemed a little bit floaty, so just gotta work on fully committing to all my shots. Here's where my drive landed. Like I said, still left myself with a long look. And I managed to sink it. That putt felt really, really good. Definitely a confidence booster. Hole 8 tee box, again, not really playing with the wind, didn't really take notice of it, and so just wrong disc selection or bad angle. And after the last step putt, I had a little too much confidence and decided to run this one fully. That's alright, we got the comeback putt though. Just kidding. Don't know what happened there, just pulled it. And then I pulled it again. Yeah, at this point we had a group waiting behind us and they were just waiting on me to finish putting, which did not feel the greatest.
Wow. That was pretty horrendous. Well, at least it takes some pressure off of me now. I didn't. 2 misses was a little heartbreaking, but was it 3-4 misses? That was pretty bad.
And the footage that you guys are seeing now is me not paying attention to my recording. I thought I had pressed record and not stop recording, and there was just a little mishap on the tee box, and I accidentally filmed myself walking to my upshot instead of actually filming my tee shot. So here I am. You guys can see me kind of trying to shake off the nerves, even though it's barely a 15-footer, but still got those last couple putts in my mind and just managed to drill it. Here we are, hole 1 tee box, and the wind is playing mind games with me because that disc was not supposed to flip over. It was supposed to just maybe flip up and then just coast all the way down straight. So left myself with a little step putt, so easy tapping. All right, so we've made it through the front 9, sitting at nice even par. Hole 2 tee shot. You can see me kind of grabbing at my hand. This just kind of fell out of my hands, really. Nothing to it, and then decent upshot, left myself with about a 15-20 footer. Hole 3, again, the wind coming into play, just managed to flip it over, and Mitch getting in the way. Kind of a poor upshot, really. Thankfully, that tree was in the way, otherwise I was going to have a longer look than I already have. Alrighty, let's see if I can redeem my forehand from earlier. Yeah, no way. I was so confident coming into this round that the forehand was going to be on point, but still needs a lot of work to do. And I left myself with a decent putt.
If you guys have been keeping up with my 100 putts a day series on TikTok, go check it out. I talked about last week how I want to try to keep my cool, and how when I'm throwing, I get upset with myself because I'm just either not playing the way I want to, or my form isn't working correctly and I'm just not doing what I want to do. That's happening right now. I'm a little frustrated. I should be shooting a lot better. I should be feeling a lot better, but just got to push through this little slump, get to the back couple holes, and honestly just try to par out at this point. I'm not doing bad. I'm really not. I'm only sitting out 1 over, but just got to keep strong. Try not to worry about past holes too much and just keep pushing forward and just try to finish out strong. So
this hole 5 tee box hit the tree there, but at this point in the round I'm just kind of trying to make it through the rest of the round, feeling a little bit upset with myself. Nothing's really clicking at this point. I think I'm still dwelling on some past holes, but also just not being able to capitalize on some birdies that I should have definitely have. As you can see on hole 6, managed to hit another tree, and this upshot, I hit the line that I wanted, but either wrong disc selection or just needed to give that razor claw a little bit more ante. Luckily, I managed to save the par, hit a nice little putt.
little update for you guys. Really not feeling good at all right now. My putts are kind of what's keeping me in the game right now, even though I have missed a couple, but overall they're feeling all right. That's probably what I'm most confident with right now, and I know I'm probably gonna jinx myself as soon as I say that, but my drives just aren't feeling the greatest right now. I mean, I crushed this hole, but I just completely missed my line. But this is why we have these practice tournaments. I'm hoping I can get all this just rust out of the way. You know, by the time next week comes, hopefully I'll be better locked in. But I mean, this is where I landed. Hole is like just right in there. I don't know. I think I just need a hard reset. We only have 3 more holes left. I can birdie 8, I can birdie 9, I can birdie 1. Realistically, I could still get 3 birdies here, so I just gotta lock in and hit him.
Hole 7 upshot. Try to get this up above that, as you can see where I'm putting from, but it didn't matter. Still managed to save the par. Hole 8 tee shot. Just a simple hyzer. Mitch getting in the way again, but I managed to park this one. Nice easy birdie. Felt really good to make the first putt on that hole again. Hole 9, pretty much the same shot shape as hole 8. Left this one with a little too nose up, or just a touch too much up hyzer. Left myself a little short, but still got a run at the basket. And this one, I just don't give it enough power. Still managed to get the par.
Alrighty, boys. It was a good round.
Oh yeah.
Good round.
Good round.
Good round. Good round.
McKinney's, they got food and
Alrighty,
drink.
guys. So I'm deleting my YouTube channel for the 3rd time this month.
Hole 1 tee shot. At this point, I really was just done with the round. I just wanted to finish this round and get on and over with it.
Can't lie, I kind of gave up on the upshot after the tee shot, but we'll take the bogey. That's all right. Really deep putt for me to, I think, stay at par. I think I'm at even right now, but at this point, just kind of hoping that the field is doing worse than me. But just try to sink this putt to stay at even.
Kind of a long look and give it a little too much ante. Try to flex it a little bit. Also, shout out to my card mates for not getting upset at me when I was upset. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Byron +1, myself +2, Pete +6, Alec +7, Brandon +14.
That's the end of my first tournament for the season. Kind of a preseason tournament. Overall, I can't be too upset. You know, this one was kind of just to knock the rust off. My putting, honestly, it felt better than it's ever been, really. Like I felt really confident, obviously, except for hole 8. That was an atrocity. Inside the circle, I mean, it felt really good. I only missed a couple, which if it wasn't for my putting, I would probably be like 5 or 6 over. So super grateful for that. The drives, they just weren't connecting. They weren't connecting too well, but that's just something that I got to work on.
Alrighty, so it's been a couple days. I've already reviewed the footage and edited some of it, and I've had some time to just kind of reflect on the round. Some of the key points that I want to point out is, for one, my putting. My putting felt the best that it's felt in a long time. Definitely putting every day, and actually practicing has helped me out a ton. Putting, I think, was definitely my strong suit, even though I had that mishap happen on hole 8. The second thing I want to point out is my drives. I did kind of touch on it a little bit, but I definitely feel like my drives need a little bit of work, more so just my form, because I'm kind of trying to fix my reach back essentially, and it's kind of causing me to round a little bit because I'm trying to reach further back to, you know, be able to get into the power pocket and really pull forward. But I feel like at some points I'm just reaching behind my body instead of in front of it, so it's causing me to miss my hit markers. So definitely something that I need to work on this coming week. Another thing is my upshots. My upshots have always been a little iffy. They're either there or they're not. It just kind of depends on the day. I believe lastly is my mental game. If you guys are following me on TikTok, which if you're not, you should, at Beat on Disc Golf. But on there, I'm doing a 100-putt series, and on there I mentioned that my mental game it's not terrible. I mean, I feel like I can keep it together pretty well, but I do sometimes express myself too much during a round, and I feel that I let it get to me a little bit, and you know, it just causes a snowball effect. So really want to lay in on kind of keeping it to myself and not letting it affect my game too much. But I think that just comes with more experience. I haven't been in a tournament setting in a couple of months now, actually, but it felt really good to get out there again and get into the competitiveness. Definitely looking forward to playing a lot more tournaments this year. Coming into this next week, I'm going to be preparing myself a lot. I'm going to be doing some form work. I'm going to continue putting. I'm going to try to hone in on my mental game, just try not to let my mishaps frustrate myself too much. Super excited for this next week. Then I'm going to be traveling to Kansas and playing my first collegiate event of the year. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Leave in the comments what you guys enjoyed about this video, what you guys didn't. I'm going to be doing this kind of same type of style for this next week. So I'm going to be posting every Friday at 1 p.m. So make sure you guys turn your notification bell on so you guys don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.